Marketing and advertising professionals have looked to scientific studies to find ways to increase the chances you will buy their product or boost sales in general for their store. Think of these as marketing tricks, and here are just a few. Babies can be primed to shop. Scents, music, food preferences can all be recognized by a developing baby when a mother is pregnant. One story is when a mall released the scents of baby powder and cherry blossoms, as well as playing music from an era that matched the expectant mother's early childhood. The music created feelings of nostalgia, which are comforting, and allowed that generation of shoppers to relax and slow down and look at more merchandise to possibly buy. When these babies were born, after the mall started this marketing technique, it was discovered that the scents or smells and music actually calmed and soothed the babies when they visited the mall. They were also drawn into the marketing technique of nostalgia, or remembering their past. The babies had been primed for shopping in that mall before they were even born. Studies show that many of our preferences for brands are rooted in our early childhood. If our parent used a particular brand of dish soap, more often than not, we will use the same brand when we become adults. The younger you start with a brand, the more loyal you are to it. That and the fact that kids can have power over parents and grandparents to buy those items. This is why every year there is $20 billion spent to market and advertise to children under 3. Think of all the puppets and cartoon characters out there that grab a child's attention and are associated with the product brand. Fear is another tactic used often by advertising and marketing by preying on the insecurities of the consumer. A problem is introduced, let's say like sweating. The fear of sweating in public is exaggerated in their advertising. Then, lo and behold, there is a product to solve your problem and fear. Do you have a fear of bad skin? Marketers show images of haggard, sad, tired-looking people in bad lighting, not making any eye contact in the camera. But after they use the product, lo and behold again, they are in a brighter room with smooth skin, a smile, and looking right at the camera because they are friendly and happy. Who wouldn't want all that? The fear of germs or something not being fresh is common, so companies put fresh strips across their packaging, even if it really isn't needed to keep an item with preservatives in it fresh. Fruit smells and pictures of fruit, running water and flowers on packaging make us think a product or a store is more fresh and clean. Some companies formulate their shampoos to create more bubbles because customers feel that means they are getting more clean, which really isn't always the case. Companies design lids to their products to open with a pop or a smack sound to evoke that feeling that it is fresh. Packaging for a product may try to look like it came from a local farmer's market, even though it was probably shipped from another country. Marketers also use your fear of being an outsider or left out of something to get you to buy also. You wouldn't want to miss out on the it coat of the season if you think everyone else is going to have one, and you don't want to miss out on the deal that lasts only 2 days. Companies might purposefully limit their inventory to create a buying frenzy if people think they may lose their chance to buy it later. Think of the it toys for kids at the holidays. Parents and grandparents will go bonkers trying to find the it toy of the season. They fear they have failed as a parent if they don't get it. Companies may make an item exclusive to certain customers, open to VIP members only, or only for the first 20 customers. If an ad mentions time, people are more likely to buy it. It's coffee time, time to call, limited time only. Creating limited shopping times, flash shopping, early bird specials, and limiting inventory, even if it really isn't limited, are tricks marketers can use to get you to buy. Another example of marketing to people's fears is the fear they might be rejected. If you don't buy green or organic, energy saving, or hybrid, you will be judged as not supporting our earth, even though you may do plenty of other things to help your environment. People fear being judged. Likewise, if you don't have clothes from a certain store that markets images of fun, popular kids with lots of friends, or a sophisticated and professional image, then you won't have fun and have lots of friends, and you may not be successful at your job. Everyone wants a sense of belonging and being respected. Companies make you believe you can buy acceptance from your peers. They instill fear that if you don't buy their product, you won't be accepted by your peers. Marketers use unconscious symbols to induce cravings along with an association with their product. The sound of fizzing or bubbling, ice cubes jiggling, or the pop of a soda can suddenly make you thirsty. Advertisers add bubbles and condensation sweat on the outside of drink cans in their image ads. One popular soda company actually developed a unique sound to their can opening. They taped that sound and used it often in their commercials. Funny how when people would just hear that specific pop, they would suddenly want that brand of soda. Companies might add sugar, salt, MSG, or menthol to products that make the product physically addictive to our bodies. Some lip balms actually contain ingredients that dry your lips so that you feel you need to use the product more often. Look for phenol or acid in the ingredients, even the inactive ingredients listed for those kinds of products. Gaming can be addictive, and so can social media sites. So marketers create programs where you can earn points to gain certain rewards, special services, coupons. Basically, you're leveling up like you would in a video game. You can belong to loyalty programs, preferred customer savings, and sometimes you see online things that say, customers like you have also purchased. In these ways, you are led to spend more. Word of mouth marketing on social media or in person works well too. If you know a friend bought and liked a certain brand of clothes, you may be tempted to buy it too, so you won't miss out and you'll feel a sense of belonging. Companies will actually plant hired people to pretend to shop in their stores. A person in the store attracts more people because they think there is something good to look at and possibly buy. Social media has like pages for companies and ways you can share with your friends if you just bought something from their store. Another marketing trick. Celebrities and characters associated with brands make us feel a sense of belonging in their perceived glamorous world if we buy what they are holding. Companies have gone as far as paying celebrities to be caught using their product out in public, and candid, or what appears to be candid, photos are taken and then shared with the regular public. If celebrity so-and-so drinks that brand of water, it must be good and used by the rich, so I want it also. Experts such as doctors can help create the image of authenticity and trustworthiness for certain products as well. You've heard 4 out of 5 dentists use blah 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 toothpaste, Dr. Who's anti-wrinkle cream, etc., etc. They are often actually selling hope in a bottle. Songs over the store intercom can set the mood. Merchandise stores will often play slow music, so you want to take your time and look at as much merchandise as possible. They may actually then place different speakers at their checkout lanes that plays a faster beat, so you don't feel like you have to stand in line too long. Loud, fast music that parents hate is played in stores marketed for the teen audience because the emotion of rebellion is strong in that age group. Lastly, companies are using data mining to track your purchases. They use predictive software to determine which ads and coupons to send to you. They can actually change their website homepage pictures based on the search history prior to visiting their site. Your digital footprint or online history is known by product and service companies for their benefit. Giving out your email or swiping your loyalty card when you make a purchase gives the company a bunch of information they can use to target you to buy more later. Although you may feel duped or taken advantage of when you hear about these marketing tricks, remember everyone is trying to make a living and keep our economy running well. If you decide to sell something, such as a Scout product, you may want to use some of these tricks too, and that, in most cases, is okay. Our job as consumers is to be smart when we shop and make informed decisions when we enter a store, online website, or make a purchase.